Thought about what you said to me the other day about my painting. Stayed up half the night thinking about it. Something occurred to me and I fell into a deep, peaceful sleep. Haven't thought of you since. You know what occurred to me? You're just a kid. You don't have the faintest idea of what the hell you're talking about. You've never been out of Boston. So if I ask you about art, you'd probably give me the skinny on every art book ever written. Michelangelo. You know a lot about him. His life's work, political aspirations, him and the Pope, sexual orientation, the works. But I bet you can't tell me what it smells like in the Sistine Chapel. You've never stood there, looked up at that beautiful ceiling, and seen that. I ask you about women, you probably give me a syllabus on your personal favorites. You maybe have been late a couple of times. But you can't tell me what it feels like to wake up next to a woman and feel truly happy. You're a tough kid. Ask you about war, you probably throw Shakespeare at me, right? Once more into the breach, dear friends. You've never been near one. You've never held your best friend's head in your lap, watching him gasp his last breaths, looking up at you for help. Ask you about love, you probably quote me a sonnet. But you can't tell me what it feels like to look at a woman who can level you with her eyes, knowing that God has put an angel on earth just for you, and knowing that you're her angel, and you'll be there with her through anything, through hell, through cancer. And you wouldn't know what it feels like sleeping, sitting up in a hospital bed, holding her hand, because the doctors could look in your eyes and know that the terms of visiting hours don't apply to you. You're a genius, Will. Nobody doubts that. Nobody can know anything about you, right? But you saw a painting in my office and you ripped my fucking life apart. You're an orphan, right? Do you think I know what you've been through? Who you are? Because I read Oliver Twist? Does that encapsulate you? Personally, I don't give a shit about any of that. Because there's not anything I can't learn about you that I can't read in some fucking book. Unless you want to talk about you, who you are. Then I'm in. But you're not going to do that, are you, sport? You're terrified of what you might say. Your move, Chief.